Hi, this is Dr. Mercola in Bismarck, North Dakota with Regenerative Agriculture Pioneer Gabe Brown, and we're in front of his mobile hen house where he captures the eggs and from the pastured poultry that he's raising and creating incredibly nutrient-dense eggs.
Thank you, Dr. Mercola. So what we have here is one of our flocks of laying hens, and these are old converted stock trailers. So if we walk over, I can show you how we retrofit those and make them portable so we can move our laying hens around the pasture following the cattle and the hogs, thus scratching and taking care of the insect, any fly problems, etc. And with hens out on pasture, you'll find you get a much higher nutrient density into those eggs.
And hens are a great source of food for many predators, which is why you'll hear the guard dog barking, because the dog keeps the coyotes. And
Yep.
What do you do for the hawks?
Yep, the hawks are a bit timid around the coyote, so he does a pretty good around the dog, excuse me. So the hawks tend to stay away because of the guard dog here. So we don't have too much problem with raptors as long as we have the guard dog here. So one of the things I'll explain to you is what's going on right by my feet here. If you'll notice, there's a litter of hay left. We do, in our winters, for instance, this past winter, by the first week of January, we had over 100 inches of snow. Well, obviously, it's too much snow for our cattle to graze through. So we do a practice called bale grazing. And what bale grazing is that we set out the bales in the fall. So unlike most beef cattle producers, I don't start a tractor every day. We're able to feed our cattle the entire winter with only starting a tractor once. So in the fall of the year, we place the bales out on this pasture, and then we use a hot wire and we give the cattle access to about 2 weeks worth of hay at a time. So they'll come out here and eat hay. Then we're going to do the humane thing, and obviously when temperatures are cold and a lot of wind, we give them access to walk up to the farmyard in order to get out of the wind and have some protection. But what's left in the spring, then, you have this mat of hay. And people might think that's a waste. No, it's an opportunity. It's carbon. We're cycling carbon back into the system. Now what we're doing is we bring our hogs in, and we'll walk over there in a moment and look at them. The hogs root through and stir up this hay. The chickens follow, spreading the nutrients out. And you'll notice how dark green it is by each of these spots where a bale was. That's because of the extra carbon. So we're actually we did some tests on this, some demonstration plots, and found that we're able to triple the biomass in the pastures where we bale graze versus non-bale grazed area. So it's a winning opportunity for the soil, it's winning for the livestock that they're out on the land, it's winning for the animals that follow, in this case the hogs and the chickens. So what we do is we take these trailers, we tear the wood floor out, put the wire mesh, put roosts in. Up front there's a 55-gallon drum that holds water. We have pipelines piped throughout all of our paddocks, so all we got to do is pull the trailer over by there, fill the water. We have the nest boxes in the back, so they're just starting to lay today. So once a day we come out here, pick all the eggs out, make sure they have a little bit of grain. We supplement them with only feed that has been grown on our operation. We want to be entirely closed loop, so all the feed is grown here, the animals are born and raised here. That way we have 100% traceability, accountability for the products we sell.
One of the reasons why that's so important is that many pastured poultry operations will not do that. They will import the grain, and these animals, these hens, have to have grain. I mean, it's just part of their diet. They will not survive just on grass.
Yep.
And that grain is frequently contaminated with glyphosate and other herbicides and pesticides. So you want to, this is the ideal operation where all the food that's fed to them is grown on the land.
We think that a real important part of providing healthy, nutrient-dense food is that trust between us and our customers. We want our customers to be able to come to our operation at any point in time and see what we're doing. We have an open door policy on our place. Everyone can and anyone can come to our operation at any time unannounced and look at whatever they want. Because as farmers and ranchers, we're really producing nutrients. That's what we're doing. I want our customers to be 100% confident in their choice of us as a supplier of those nutrients. And they need to learn how their food is being produced. So what this is here, this is a photosensitive door. So at night, when it gets dark, the string here will lower. The hens will have already gone inside for the night. That will lower, and then no predators can get at them. In the morning, when the sun comes up, this door will raise back up, and the hens can get out. That way we don't have to come out here multiple times per day and worry about predators getting at these